Hello guys, welcome to another video. The Slime and the Shield by WGS564. Chapter 10 Justice. I believe I should let you guys know to make things more interesting. I'm keeping some stuff from the manga, if you know you know. Melty. It's the Pope Rimuru, so even after my warning you still challenge us, how bold of you. Biscas. We are God's chosen people to cast divine judgment upon the devil of the shield and the heathens that side with him, along with the false heroes who are unfit to save this world. With that we know we have nothing to fear because God stands with us. Veldora. What are you going on about? You dared to strike us true dragons. You will pay for defying my brother and niece. Milam. Yeah, you old coot. Besides, not only are Rimuru, Uncle Veldora and I are true dragons, but Rimuru is a supreme deity himself. He's the god you should fear. Philo. Master is a dragon now. Fumi. Wait, Rimuru, you're a god. Rimuru didn't respond. Instead he walked up to where Veldora and Milam were standing and struck them both on the head swiftly. Veldora. Owie Milam. Ouch Rimuru. I was trying to keep that secret. Milam and Veldora were terrified. Veldora. Hey now brother, I didn't know it was a secret. Milam. Yeah, it's not like you told us, Rimuru. That may be, but I told you guys not to go bragging about me. It's embarrassing, and I'm not a ****ing religion. I think I should ask your sister Velzard to pay you a visit, Veldora, and withhold Tempest sweets from you, Milam. Veldora. Rimuru, that's just evil. Please, anything but that. Milam. But Rimuru. Hey, remember when you guys were stronger than me? Veldora and Milam. Rimuru. Yeah, me neither. Now Fumi. I'm not gonna pretend I know what's going on here, but I think we should focus on the task at hand. Itsuki. Right, let's take them down. Ren. We can do this together. Motoyasu. This time the four cardinal heroes will fight united. Raftalia. I'll be happy to assist you, Master. Now Fumi. Philo. Right, and we'll talk more about Master being a dragon later. Diablo. Lord Rimuru, forgive me for dropping in suddenly. Everyone was shocked to see Diablo suddenly appear. Rimuru. What is it, Diablo? The queen is aware of the situation and is on her way. Follower 1. Did he say the queen? Follower 2. Oh no, can we hope to win? Biscas. Stow your fears, God is on our side. Rimuru. This has gone on long enough. Veldora. Milam. Veldora and Milam. Yes, Rimuru. I'll forgive you both if you kill that Pope guy and knock out the rest of his followers. Veldora. Really, Milam? You mean it, Rimuru? Sure, and if you do I'll even give you the new edition of Cells at Work and How to Not Summon a Demon Lord. Veldora. I've been anxious to see how they end, Rimuru. I'll also make a delicious 3-course meal that you guys can have. Milam. Really, Rimuru? Really, Veldora? Thank you, my sworn brother. Milam. We won't let you down, Veldora. Let's do this, Milam. Veldora. Yeah, this should be fun. Biscas. You send a mere child to fight against us servants of God. Milam was furious beyond words. Rimuru. Oh, now you've done it. Now Fumi. Why is she so mad, Rimuru? Milam is over 20,000 years old. Now Fumi. So she's a lowly Rimuru put his hands over Now Fumi's mouth before he said something he would regret. Milam. You will die. Milam rushed to attack Biscas. He put up several barriers, but it was useless. She smashed through them all as if they were paper. He held up his weapon in an attempt of defense, but it was useless. The weapon snapped in two as Milam's fist made contact. It went straight through Biscas. Biscas. Why, how can this be happening to me? I am an apostle of God himself. I am the Pope. This can't be. Rimuru. Hey, he got donutted. Now Fumi. Or you can say he was fisted. Rimuru and Now Fumi shared a chuckle. Veldora. Milam, don't hog all the fun for yourself. Milam. Sorry uncle, I got kinda carried away. Milam removed her fist as Baika's lifeless body fell to the floor. Follower 3. The Pope is dead. Follower 4. It can't be. Rimuru. If you all surrender now we will spare your lives. Veldora. Feel free to decline, I haven't had fun yet. Veldora's aura made them all be frozen with fear. Followers. We surrender. Veldora. Ah, that's no fun, Rimuru. Don't worry, I got you covered. Rimuru tossed Veldora the full stories of the manga he promised. Veldora. Thank you, brother Milam. Hey, what about me? I defeated the main bad guy. Rimuru. I'll make you an amazing 3-course meal when I get the chance. Milam. Thanks bestie. Now Fumi. Well, that was kinda anticlimactic. Rimuru. Well, I did tell you about my friends in the stories I told every night and how powerful they are. Dragging it out with this information wouldn't have made sense. Now Fumi. Yeah, but you never told me anything about being a god. Philo. Or a dragon Rimuru. Hey, come on, everyone's entitled to their secrets so long as they don't hurt anyone, and I didn't tell you I was a dragon because I didn't want you to hate me. Philo, you don't hate me now, do you? Philo. Of course not, I could never hate Master even if you are part dragon. Rimuru. I'm glad to hear that now, Fumi. But what about that stuff about you being a god? Rimuru. Oh right, I didn't get to that part, huh, Melty? The last thing I remember was after you met that other Kijin and the queen of that nation with the poisoned water. Rimuru. Right, I remember. I basically had to restart whenever we got a new member, but anyways, I promise I'll explain it later. For now, Diablo. Diablo. Yes, my lord. Rimuru. Capture all the followers. Diablo. Yes, my lord. Diablo snapped his fingers and all the followers were rendered unconscious. Rimuru. Well done. Diablo had extremely expectant eyes. Rimuru. Do you want a head pad as well? Diablo. Diablo. I am incapable of hiding anything from you, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru. Fine. Much to his joy, Rimuru head pat Diablo. It took everything Diablo had to not lose control on the spot. Diablo. Thank you, my lord. I am truly unworthy of such bliss. Now Fumi. Geez, are all of your subordinates such meat riders? Rimuru. You'd be surprised, Melty. At this point, I don't think anything could surprise me anymore. Rimuru. Anyways, I guess you guys will want to head back to Tempest now. Veldora. Bawahahaha, you're funny, Rimuru. This world seems like it'll be interesting to explore. Milam. Yeah, you can't hog all the fun for yourself. Rimuru. So you guys are here to stay, huh? Well, no use arguing, just make sure you guys hold back and don't kill anyone unless I say so. Motoyasu. So I take it we won, Itsuki. Not gonna lie, that was kinda anticlimactic. Ren. Agreed. Now Fumi. Yeah, but hey, it's over, so that's what matters. Rimuru. Well, now all that's left to do is rendezvous with the queen. Everyone waited and conversed for what felt like half an hour until the queen and her army finally arrived. Morelia. It seems the battle is already over. Milam. Someone arrived quite late. Rimuru. Milam, don't be rude, Morelia. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Queen Morelia Q. Melromark. There is much I wish to discuss with you, but I fear now isn't the time or the place. If you would accompany us back to the castle, I promise it will be worth your while. Now Fumi. I'd rather not, Rimuru. Partner, let's at least hear her out. I get the feeling she's where Melty got her good genes from. Besides, we shouldn't judge someone before we've gotten to know them. That's what led to these problems being started. Raftalia. Master Rimuru is right, we should at least hear what she has to say. Philo. Yeah, she seems quite nice, Melty. Now Fumi, please. Now Fumi. Fine. The group accompanied the queen to the castle. She explained the situation on why things turned out the way they are, along with the conflict between the four nations and their struggles. Morelia. If you do decide to leave, Melromark has no right to stop you, but first I promise to clear your name and end the humiliation you've suffered. Rimuru. Now doesn't that sound nice, partner? Now Fumi. I'll believe it when I see it. The queen also explained details on the events that would happen to Melty and Altcray, but only disclosed this information to Rimuru and Naofumi, who both had different reactions to the information. Rimuru. Sounds like justice is soon to be served in this country. You have my respect for making such a decision. Naofumi, however, wasn't as enthusiastic. Rimuru. What's up, partner? Naofumi. It's nothing, Rimuru. Alright, in any case, you can guarantee that we will attend. I wouldn't miss this if my room exploded. Suddenly an explosion was heard outside. The three of them were on guard. Now Fumi. What was that, Rimuru? I think I know the party of the shield, and the queen looked to see Milam and Veldora roughing up some knights. Veldora. You dare insult my sworn brother and his allies, you will pay. Milam. No one insults my bestie or his friends, Rimuru. Veldora. Milam. The chaotic duo stopped what they were doing and looked to see Rimuru with an unnervingly angered face. Veldora. Now brother, I know this looks bad, but I swear this was for a good reason. Milam. We were just wandering around when we heard some of these knights were talking bad about you and your friends. Rimuru. Every time, not once can I leave you two alone without you both causing chaos. The two were sitting on their legs in an apologetic form. Milam. But we made sure to hold back, we didn't kill any of them. Veldora. We weren't supposed to kill them. Milam elbowed Veldora. Veldora. I mean, of course we made sure not to kill them. Rimuru. I swear, just because I can heal any injury and fix anything doesn't mean you can just destroy whatever you want. Morelia. Might I ask who these two are, Rimuru? This is my immature brother Veldora and his niece Milam, also immature. I apologize for the damages they caused. Rimuru snapped his fingers and healed all the knights, and the damage to the surroundings were fixed up as if nothing happened. Rimuru then grabbed both Milam and Veldora by their ears. Rimuru, from now on you both are not to fight or use magic unless I say otherwise. Now you will wait in your rooms. Now Fumi, G's partner, I never figured you for the parent type. Rimuru, says the guy who's taken care of not one, not two but three young girls. Now Fumi, touche Philo, but Master Milam said she was going to teach me some of the moves she knows. Melty, and Veldora promised to tell me some of the tales of his past. Melty, Philo, Milam, and Veldora all had pleading eyes. Rimuru, fine, I'll let it slide this once, but caused too much trouble and I'm sending you to your sister Veldora and no Tempest Sweets for a month. Milam and Veldora, understood. The next day arrived the party of the Shield. Along with Milam, Veldora and the 4 members of the Black Numbers present were on their way to the throne room. Raftalia, that's a pretty big crowd outside. Now Fumi, yeah. Philo, hey, where did Mel go? Diablo, she went with some of the knights inside the castle to meet with the queen. Now Fumi, well, that's a relief, at least we know she's safe, but anyways, do you think there's too many of us? Rimuru, I doubt the queen will mind. Besides, since everyone here has helped us in our journeys, I believe it's only right that we bring them with us. Diablo, we are honored to be included, my lord, though your acknowledgement is all we need. The group then saw the queen with Melty, who was happy to see her mother. Morelia, you did well. Melty was happy to be praised for her efforts by her mother. Melty, thank you. Rimuru, forgive me for interrupting, but I assume now is the time. Morelia, yes, let us proceed. The party of the Shield and the queen entered the throne room where the other heroes were already present along with the king. Altcray, oh, welcome back. Morelia. The king looked to his surprise to see the party of the Shield with what seemed like a large group of capable warriors. Altcray, the Shield and the Blue, what are they doing here? Off with their heads. Rimuru and Naofumi were about to draw their weapons along with their allies, getting ready to battle, but before they did, the queen imprisoned the king in ice magic. Morelia, silence. Everyone was shocked by this. Altcray, wow, what is this? Morelia, how dare you ask? Do you really think I don't know what you've done to the Shield and Blue hero? Despicable. Altcray, no, don't tell me that the devil of the Shield has brainwashed you. She froze him solid in response. Morelia, the Shield hero has no such ability and you know it. I can't believe I even have to say that. Rimuru, you should listen to your boss. Altcray. With that, Morelia sat on her throne and the trial began. They brought in Mine, who begged for help from Motoyasu, but he couldn't bear to look at her. They began the trial and put a slave crest on her. She was asked question after question of her guilt, but surprisingly she told the truth and admitted to all of her crimes, from her false accusation of Naofumi to her attempted assassinations of her sister to the entire kingdom. Morelia, I must say I never expected this. Malty is usually a pathological liar. Rimuru, it's because I already gave her a curse in which she would be incapable of lying. Rimuru had Ultima explain the curse in detail to the queen. Morelia, I see. Well, this at least makes things simpler. Malty and Altcray were both found guilty of treason and were officially stripped of their royal status. Mine, what do you think will happen to this country if I lose my royal status? Morelia, this country will lose nothing. Shall I make it clear for you? You two are the trash of Melromark, just accept it. The other heroes were shocked at how cold the queen was, but Rimuru couldn't help but smile a wicked grin. Mine begged for help from Motoyasu. She even begged for Itsuki and Ren's help as well, but nobody came. Morelia, feel free to defend them, but without proper evidence, nothing will change. Or perhaps the Shield and Blue hero are willing to forgive them. After all, it was them who have contributed the most yet received the harshest treatment. It is their right. What say you two, Mr. Iwatani and Mr. Tempest? Rimuru and Naofumi looked at each other with blank faces. Mine, please don't make this about revenge. Revenge only begets revenge. Two wise heroes such as yourselves surely know that. Please show mercy and ask the queen to forgive us. As long as you feel better, everything is fine, right? Raftalia looked at Mine with appall at the gall of her to publicly beg the very people she wronged. The Black Numbers merely looked with disgust. Everyone present in the room had similar expressions. Mine, so please, I'm begging you to. Naofumi. Rimuru. Before Naofumi could say anything, Rimuru pointed down. Rimuru, I'm not feeling it. Come kneel then and beg like the B********* you are. Everyone was shocked at the usually compassionate hero's comment, but mine did not hesitate. She was on the ground and continued to offer praises and worship to the two heroes as she begged for her life. Rimuru. You really have no pride. How pathetic. Mine. Yes, I am nothing but a pathetic bee. I'm not worth sullying your hands with my blood. Rimuru. Ain't this adorable? Tell you what, since I'm such a nice person, let's play a game. If you can keep this up non-stop for 30 more seconds, I'll spare you any punishment. Mine. Thank you, great Rimuru, your generosity knows no bone. Before she could finish, mine was kicked in the face and sent to the wall. Rimuru. Now why did you do that? Milam, she was annoying me. Rimuru. Understandable, and it's commendable how well you held back. Also looks like someone stopped groveling. Looks like you lose. Mine. B, but that's not fair, she intervened. Mine said this with a bloody chin. Rimuru. The rules never said she couldn't. All they said was you have to keep this up, but sadly you failed, so that confirms my answer. What about yours, Naofumi? Naofumi. My decision was long made and it wasn't gonna change, partner. Still, that was a quite satisfying game, and Milam now has my respect. Rimuru and Naofumi. We sentence them both to the death penalty for their crimes. Diablo grew a wicked smirk. Diablo. She still had a point, my lord. No need for you or your friends to sully your hands with her blood. Please allow your lowly servant to do such a belittling task for you. Mine. Mother, please. The shield and the blue are both clearly insane along with their company. Please talk some sense into. Before she could finish, she was punched again, this time in the stomach by Veldora. She fell to the ground and coughed up blood. Veldora. No one insults my brother or his friends. Morelia. I suppose she has a point. Execution of royalty could affect our image abroad. Naofumi. Are you saying you want to make light of their crimes? Rimuru. Yeah, I'm afraid that ain't gonna fly. Morelia. Let me suggest this, then you may use any other punishments on them short of death. So long as they're alive, you may do as you wish. Rimuru. Is that so, Naofumi? Well, first things first, a formal name change. The princess will be forcibly known by the strict law as bitch, and the king will be known as trash. Trash. Trash bitch. My name's not bitch, Naofumi. It is now, and as for the nickname you always get called, we'll substitute it your nickname that your friends. Teenfic.net. Home categories. Bookmark home, the slime and the shield. Justice. Justice previous next, and allies call you must now be whore. Whore. Are you kidding me? You even change my name of person speaking on the left. That's it, I said, no more fourth wall breaking. Whore. What, you can't be serious? Why can't you just change my character to a likable person? Still breaking the fourth. Just for that I'm going to make a special chapter. Just.fr.you. Rimuru. You'll be getting more than just a simple name change and demotion, bitch. That's just unfair to all the people you've caused to suffer. If it's alright with you, your majesty. Morelia. Do as you wish, just please don't kill them. Rimuru. Shouldn't you be ordering that? It sounds more like a request. Morelia. I know very well I can't force you and your party to do anything. I just hope you'll oblige to my request. Rimuru. Don't worry, unlike whore, I keep my word. Now Diablo, Testarossa, Carrera, Ultima, take her and follow me. Diablo, Testarossa, Carrera, and Ultima. Yes, my lord. Carrera and Ultima grabbed her arms and dragged her to follow as she struggled. Whore. Wait, where are we going? Let go of me, mother, father, sister, anyone, please don't let them take me. The throne room door shut with the demonic servants of Rimuru and our newly named character whore out the throne room as the door closed and her struggles could still be heard. Naofumi. Knowing Rimuru, surely it can't be that bad. Milam. Trust me, I've known Rimuru for a while now and he usually is a very kind person, but... Naofumi. But, Veldora. When he gets mad he's like a whole different person. Raftalia. That can't be so, Veldora. Tell me, have you ever heard of the tragedy of Falmouth? The party of the shield shook their heads. Milam. Of course you haven't. It's not a story that Rimuru would tell you.